How much is this gonna cost?
It was like, well, if you want to show your dedication to the force, you have to suck my cock. All right, so army surplus morphine. Let's ask that.
Who supplies the morphine?
I don't know nothing about
You
that.
don't know. I like it. It goes to Cole, and he's just like, skeptical face? Okay, but anyway, obviously, you know, he's one of the many masterminds behind this. We're going to say doubt.
So we make you for all
So,
of it.
yeah.
You're the fall guy from Mickey
Mickey
Cohen.
Cohen. In case you don't remember, that's the other guy that I pointed out in the video. I already forgot the actor's real name again.
Two boys running
Whatever, I
around
don't even
here.
care. I
I
don't
got that
care.
cut.
Lenny the Fink.
Lenny the Fink controls
What do
the
you
action.
think about that?
Lenny who?
Lenny who?
Lenny Finkelstein.
It's like, you know, the guy who wrote that one song, Ace of Spades, and it goes, the Ace of Spades. So we got Lenny Finkelstein. That would suck having that name. Now, involvement of Audie.
Where's the link between the morphine and the number slips?
There is no link.
So,
You're wasting your time here.
alright, so easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, saluta monde. Lie. Almost said
Lie to
doubt.
me, Jones. Tell me about
Merlin.
Who? I don't know anyone named.
You don't know anyone named Merlin, so that's if we had gone to the numbers area first, then we would have seen Merlin, and then we would have gotten screwed over this area. But what we could do is the distributor identified. So we have found with numbers, slips, and morphines. Morgan names Jones as distributor, so obviously we have a rapist in Lincoln Park.
Fleetwood Morgan will testify that you and Merlin are expanding out of illegal gambling and into drugs.
This doesn't sound like a ripoff of the
So I bet
Godfather
the cat goes by the
at
name
all.
Merlin runs the lottery for the Jew boy.
Mm.
There's a new line.
God, we finally got coffee filters again. I don't know if I told you guys about that, but we ran out of coffee filters, so I had to fold up paper towels to use as filters. And those, like, soaked up the coffee so bad, so it was so watery, and we got them, and God, it's so amazing right now. God. Alright, now link to Ramez removals.
What's the score with Ramez removals?
I bought a radio from there.
Is that so? Now, I don't know if you guys remember this. I'm going to pick the wrong answer right here on purpose simply because, you know, I already kind of spoiled it. If we go lie, it's kind of funny. Sometimes he says something weird when you come here, but... So,
Ramez is part of the distribution chain, Jermaine.
And what have you got that could
so obviously we don't, so you guys already know the answer here, but we're going to go and go back. God. So this is the most generic thing he says. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out, but sometimes he says some pretty funny stuff, so...
So when we visit
So, alright,
Ramez
so...
removals and tell them that we want a special bookcase or wardrobe to hide our dope in.
So yeah, it might be a...
And when we tell them their good friend Jermaine sent
He's
us,
like,
he
you
said,
motherfucker.
"Do a nice deal for the LAPD."
I could use an act like you
He's
two.
like, you know we could. Or we know you could.
Those fucks Abbott and Costello are on the slide. Hollywood could use another couple of deeply unfunny white bread humps like you.
He's like,
Very
well, thanks.
good, Jermaine. You have character. Now cough it up.
Ramez is a good
God, I kind
friend
of wish we could have a
with
suit, but not yellow. Yellow is
Getting
just
the
such an
picture.
ugly color. I'm sorry, I can't stand yellow.
Take
I mean,
them
it's
all
not
in.
bad. It's just
You have a deal,
such
right?
a bad
We're after the
color.
morphine. I'll speak to the DA on your behalf. You have my word.
All right. So he's like, God damn it, this sucks, man. He's like, hey, man, I bust you out of the chink if you're able to give me your sweet thing. And then there's those two that were like, dude, what's going on, man? I'm so... And hey, we conveniently parked next to Gamewell. Police telephone. So, like how Cole was just, he did like this weird wink thing. Stow it, don't throw it. Yes, that is the poster child for all hoarders worldwide. And that guy's like, I'm gonna give these flowers to my ex-wife. Hopefully she'll take me back and divorce her new husband of 18 years. So, Jose Ramez. But that is, we are a long way from going over there, so let's just run over here. Run over here. Gotta always say that. Let's just run over here. So we're gonna go to the numbers operation. So here we can finally head off to North Bronson Avenue, and that train is really glitching. Well, not glitching, but you know what I'm talking about. So yeah. Oh, Hopgood. Hey. Who?
Marlon Hopgood.
So you guys remember that?
He was my corroborating
The
witness
Bishop
in the
case.
Bishop
Gloria
case.
Bishop, aka Carla Guile.
Oh, right. Marlon.
That stupid jerk.
You're not still sore about that, are you?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Case without him.
So yeah, he was
an
one of the guys we
accessory to
questioned.
the girl.
Oh! We hit a car!
It's gonna be chewing
You're kidding me, Roy. You'd think that with you driving, you'd spend a little bit more attention on the road. And yeah. He's like, well, you got that right. But Jesus, did you guys see that? This is his own like custom-made car, and he's like, oh yeah, they're just driving in the back of another car. Game. God, every time somebody does something stupid, like when I bring carts into my store, like people will leave like one of those mini carts like all stacked in like the rows where the big ones are supposed to be, and all I want to do is just be like game. Like I just want to say game to everything. It's just it seems so perfect. I just want to say like game, or when people are idiots and they just leave carts in the middle of like the parking lot. Just like game. Now we can go in here, and now we're gonna go investigate this area like a motherfucker. So. Up here. Okay. So, Detective Phelps and Earl.
LAPD.
The name's Marilyn Odie. I run a strictly legitimate bookmakers detective.
Okay, we were just wondering what you had over there.
Your colleagues are running. And the number slips that I've been picking up all morning with this address on them have nothing to do with you.
I'll pay my kick to the Watts. And they pay their cut to the LAPD. You can't go shaking me
He's
down.
like, says who?
You're a loudmouth motherfucker, aren't you? Anyone ever tell you that criminals are supposed to keep their mouths shut?
He's like, actually, no, nobody's ever said that to me in my life. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is head over to these wires. Or to these telephones, I should say. It's like somebody left a dirty bowl here. That's disgusting.
Cohen took over the wire service from Siegel.
Yep. The Wachowski brothers. Okay. That's done. Now, here is kind of an interesting part. Now, here we have this slot machine thing. And basically, what we're supposed to do, in case you haven't played this, or seen anything like this, in case you're incredibly American, pastime deprived, this is a slot machine. And when you press the button, it'll do this thing where it'll give you numbers. And what we're supposed to do is, now we can hold, and fortunately we don't have any money to play with, so that means that, of course, we'll be able to play until we win. But if you press hold, it'll keep that, that picture there. And what we're going to want to do is get a picture of a cherry, a bell, and win. And so sometimes you can be cool and like they're wrong on every account, but sometimes you can get these all at once. Like, oh, that was close. So now that we have the cherry in the first one, we can press hold and it'll keep it there while the other two go along independently of each other, and it's pretty easy. So yeah, all right, that actually worked out quite nicely. Sometimes it's completely luck based, so just keep that in mind. So now we got the syringe. More syringes, so Jesus Christ, he's like, oh, syringe goes in the hole. Whoops. It's like, oh my God, and then we got audience. No. God, that would suck having your voice sound like that. So here, another one of these. It's like, hey, that's where we are right now.
Paper trail, Merlin.
And then last but not least, we are going to want to look at this. It's like, let's tap that. So here, delivered to Merlin Otti. So now Ramez. Now, what's kind of suckish about this next part is that we have to chase this guy, but sometimes it glitches, okay? So you're going to want to be careful about that.
Well, that's quite a win for a dive, Merlin. You better
he was like, oh. I was like, you probably shouldn't have started running while we were looking right at you. So now we're going to have to go through a restaurant, and usually what's supposed to happen is he's supposed to get knocked out in front of it, but sometimes he won't. And I forgot you could actually jump across the ledge, so he's usually not supposed to get very far at all. But, like most times, he's just pretty easy to take care of. So, here, kind of weirdly audited. So, see right here. He fell. Oh, nope. Okay. We were close, but we could have gotten him. And sometimes he'll, like, run into cars and stuff, which is kind of funny. So, but he will fall. That's like a given. Come on, get hit by a car. God, sometimes I just want to see people get hit by cars. Jesus Christ. Move, lady. Oh, move, I said. Alright, let's just chase this guy down. Watch, he's just gonna fall by himself. He's like, whoa. Oh. Come on, I just want to see him fall.
What are you
fall.
Do, Merlin?
Okay, whatever. Screw you, man. We're gonna tap you in front of a bunch of innocent bystanders in the street, and then whoosh, get run over by a bus. Like my wrist bent in a really weird way there. Oh. So yeah, he's usually supposed to fall over, but I guess I didn't want to wait that long.
Relax, motherfucker, you got me.
Nice wand, Merlin. Too bad you couldn't pull off your vanishing act.
Yeah, you guys remember that movie? Like the 5-hour one? That was a badass. Kevin Costner, I think. I don't even remember.
You don't say.
Like, that's an antique. Okay, let's just bang it against the table. Which is, of course, what every normal human being would do. But now we're going to further investigate, of course, because it's just that obvious. But we got a little note inside. So, Mr. Jose, God, I was almost going to say Jones. Mr. Jose Ramez promises to pay to Merlin Audi Esquire the sum of $231 and no cents. Fine. No sense. Alright. So, yeah, we got all the clues, which is pretty obvious, but he's like, sit your ass down.
I paid my contributions, and I'm not getting hustled by
Yeah, this guy's under our belt. So here we have the Army surplus morphine. Now, if you get this one wrong, you'll get 2 additional questions, but if you get this right, you only get 1. So
We're only interested in morphine.
just keep that in mind.
What do you have to say about that?
I heard about that.
I heard about
Big
that.
robbery on the ship.
I heard that.
Work. I prefer something with a sporting.
Yeah, way to be a stereotypical African-American in the slums of Los Angeles, but of course we know you're lying.
You distribute for Lenny Finkelstein. You're a patsy for those gangsters.
I don't know what you're talking
You're like,
about.
I ain't got no clue.
I was
Come at me,
for the
bro.
LAPD,
He's like, you ain't got nothing. I ain't even mad. Oh, game. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do Finkelstein identified. Agent Jermaine Jones testifies to Audi. Yep. So you got ratted
Jermaine
out.
Jones gave you up as a supplier. He says that you're Lenny's sissy, and that you'll do whatever.
He's like, I
Lenny
ain't
tells.
nobody's bitch.
Me? That nigga's a dead man. I move the dope Jose brings me. Jose Ramez.
Oh, yeah, you
I ran
hypocrite.
a clean numbers racket until
Jeez.
those 2 motherfuckers went into the dope business.
I ain't even mad, though. I ain't even mad. So here we have the IOU note from Jose Ramez, which is what we got out of that cane of his.
Ramez seems to owe you a lot of money.
We all
So,
owe somebody.
this is kind of a weird, like, this doesn't even require a truth out lie, but we already know what the answer to this is. It is truth, which is like the first and only one in this case, I do believe. But whatever.
It's a gambling debt. The Heaps took over the wire service and screwed me. Now I just do what I'm told. Run numbers and shit.
It's like, what a pathetic lifestyle, man. I just feel sorry for you.
Big man that can run up tabs.
All right, there we go.
You're not the guy we want, Merlin. But we're
He's
taking
like, oh, man, this sucks.
time in a cell will help you remember something worthwhile.
Fuck you.
I love how he does his, like, right hand to do both of them. He's like, you. He's like, I ain't even
Get
mad.
this bum in.
He's like, damn, you got me a lot of black people
Don't be
today.
gentle with him. You got that?
Yes.
All right, so there. Now that we've investigated our... God, people are going to think we're racist just for all of this. But anyway, now what we're going to want to do is now...
You know the way.
Crap. We want to head over to Ramez Removals now. And here we actually do another chase scene in our car. It's pretty easy. Now, you guys will notice Roy sucks so bad at shooting. It's like hilarious how bad he is at shooting. So... Anyway. So here we are at the Ramez Removals, Los Angeles, and
LAPD.
yeah, you don't look like a recycled Hispanic character in this game.
Can you tell us
He looks like one of the people we interrogated. Oh, like you just missed him. He's like, God damn it. I love how he just pushes him. He's like, you asshole. You're like, what? I was cooperating. So now we're going to run over here. And now what's kind of interesting about this is that, okay, he's not going to shoot because he's like, okay, I'm too busy talking. I can't multitask. Holy shit, okay. Totally bust that car. So now he's going to start shooting, but the doors are going to open. And he's gonna pull a good burger on us. If you guys remember that freaking awesome Nickelodeon movie. Kenan and Kel, God, that was so classic. But they were like throwing all the, oh, you stupid cop! So he was throwing all the ice cream at the bad guys. It's funny. That movie is a classic. I just like shoot him. He'll shoot the guy in there. God, you stupid idiot car, you fucking idiot. Cop car, I am so... Oh, he actually shot him. Wow, this was ridiculous. We didn't even do anything except like his game. I fucking hate these idiots. There. I have to go to the other side. Wait, I wonder if we can go in here. Nope. Where? God.
Show me your hands.
He's like, I'm gonna shoot you through the truck, man. But God, that is so dumb. You guys see how the cop car rammed me like several times? I'm gonna get damaged for that, like car damage, and it's not even my car.
Jose Ramez, you're being arrested on suspicion of supplying
So-
illegal drugs, resisting arrest, and for malicious damage.
You're like, yo, man, I just work here.
Hey, hold your horses. I supply furniture, not drugs.
Not drugs.
And that thing back there, that was an accident. Some furniture came
God, what a
loose.
jerk. Look at that guy.
That's all.
Save it for the DA, Chico.
Love how emotionless he said that. Save that for the DA, Chico. So now we got ourselves another hefty investigation up in this biznatchizzle. So now we get our trusty handy dandy light again. Yay! But first we're going to want to head over and do a ledger inspection. Jeez. These are just too easy. So Ramez removals. Now what we're going to want to look at is we're going to want to see multiple offenders, which we can already tell is the Polar Bear Ice Company.
Why is Ramez
Yeah,
buying
why is he buying so much ice? That is so strange. Now we're also going to want to look at Merlin Audi Esquire. Wait, is that who? Yeah, Merlin Audi. I was looking at Lester for some reason. I started thinking about what's his face, about Kevin Spacey again. So there's that. And now we actually have another one of these newspapers. Yeah. So this is kind of interesting also. So here we got another little cutscene. We get to see our favorite, almost non-protagonist, Jack Kelso. Which, of course, we haven't seen much of until this point. He's like, I'm going to get as close to the wall as I possibly can. God. Yeah, this game is starting to piss me off now. Not in like a bad way, just in kind of like a game. Like, look at that. He almost hit him. He's not even the slightest bit concerned. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to be a badass and not even look. If those people walk away from the explosions and don't even bother to look at the havoc they've caused, and oh my God.
Choose our ground.
What is that supposed to mean?
That's something Wellington said at Waterloo. The guys who win normally choose where to
God,
fight.
that's such a corny thing to say.
The two of you versus my boys here.
He's like, I totally just walked into a trap and I didn't even realize it.
You and your friend,
Like, obviously, you haven't seen enough action movies.
Nah.
We don't have to fight, Mr. Cohen.
He's like, just take a look at my badass tie.
What the fuck is that? Some kind of steak?
It means my men are in cover, but that they can still shoot you.
Yeah. Whoa! Like, missed me.
If those were my orders, you would all be dead
Like,
now.
my love, I'm sorry, we need to die together.
$200 coat. You got some balls.
Kelso.
I hope you didn't scratch the paint of my new Lincoln.
These guys are getting out of the dope business, Mr. Cohen. You'll have no more problems from them. The morphine is going to disappear back into the sea.
Hang on.
Wait, where did my hat go? I thought we were just wearing one. Kelso was just wearing one. What did he do with
Thanks
it?
for the offer, Mr. Cohen, but we are going to have to politely decline. After today, the morphine is no more.
This isn't the way we normally do business.
I'm aware of that, Mr. Cohen.
Call me Mickey.
You know, I always wondered, like, in movies, how they knew when to shoot.
I'm giving it
Like,
to
right
you
back
straight,
when our
Mr.
guys
Cohen,
were
there
shooting
will
at
be
them,
no
like,
more morphine.
what was the cue for
We
that?
made a
Just like,
mistake, would
okay,
like to
whenever
back
you
down
thought it'd be
gracefully.
most
If they come
badass.
after us, we will be forced to come after
Yeah.
you.
You've been polite up till now. So don't stop making threats.
I don't make threats, Mr. Cohen.
I only enforce them.
I'd like to thank you for your time.
What a badass.
Is that guy your idea, muscle kid?
There's something you should know about Jack, Mr. Cohen. He killed 6 Japs hand to hand with just a bayonet and a K-bar.
Damn.
His outfit, the 6 Marines, killed over 100,000 Japs in 3 months in Okinawa, and he was in the thick of it.
Those Japs are little guys, right?
God.
Yes, Mr. Cohen. About yours.
Ooh, damn. Look at it. I like, he's like, damn, that guy's got some balls, man. And I ain't even mad. God, I love that picture of, like, Will Smith. And then the caption that's like, I ain't even mad. God. I need to get more into this meme business. There's some funny stuff, man. So Cohen cries innocence. Police begin an inquiry. He's like, yeah, I'm so happy. I'm not wearing my $200 coat, but that's okay. So happy. So, heir apparent to Bugsy Siegel.